Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
What it do, y'all? What it do? What it
Yo,
do?
yo,
What it
yo,
do?
yo.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for hopping in with us tonight.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
We got a quick one for y'all tonight. But
Yo,
it's still one.
I feel like because Monday we had off, it don't feel the same. Like, it's weird.
Kinda.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like, you be thinking that it's supposed to go. I don't know. Maybe it just feel a little bit weird. You know what it is? Because all the Monday work I got today. So today was timing, bro. It was just today nonstop.
Today was your Monday.
It was nonstop.
I did a little bit of driving today. I had to drive out to Bucks County, but it was a quick trip. Wasn't that big of a deal.
As long as it was safe, that's all that mattered. How was your weekend, though? Your Memorial Day weekend? What'd you do?
Worked.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig it.
Yesterday, I worked Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It was cool. I mean, it was cool. Not a lot going on.
Sure.
Well, it was busy for us, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't all like that. How was your weekend?
I mean, I was just doing a lot of driving around. Had to go touch ground with my peoples because one of my good friends was in a motorcycle accident not too long ago, and he wasn't doing too well, and they was I had to go check my people.
Yeah, definitely sending my condolences and shit to Reg.
Yeah, sure. No doubt.
Shout out to you, Reggie. I mean, definitely praying for you in this.
And the whole family, the whole Morrell family, definitely praying for everybody. Carnell, all of y'all. So I was doing that, and then I stopped past seeing Mama Love for a minute. We was just chilling, and then I was going to go back Monday to just sit up and play cards, and then she was like, before I got ready to leave, she was like, "Yo, it's supposed to like thunderstorm all crazy and do dumb shit." She said, "I don't want you driving on the road with people." I said, "All right." So I just laid back, washed some clothes, made a salad, and that's what I did. And that's all I played Call of Duty. Didn't do much of nothing, just chilled out. Oh, and got my promotions ready for Thursday's show, and that was it. Nothing really crazy, man. It wasn't much that happened this week like that. Like, it wasn't, we got into this week real fast, so it wasn't like it was a lot to.
It wasn't.
I mean, it's still some doozies. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, listen. Memorial Day weekend was it was still Memorial Day weekend. Like, I mean, shit still, hit the fan real hard.
Because Ocean City, they was tripping.
Yeah.
Fighting and shooting to the point where they was throwing smoke and tear gas.
Well, no. So supposedly from the story I've read, it was actually a false report of gunshots. The kid did get stabbed, but it wasn't any guns. But the gunshots is what brought, the whole fucking Ocean City PD down to the beach. So
yeah, it was a lot going on. It was just a lot going on. Like, no, that's why, man, you can't. And I hate to say this, man, but now I get to the point where stay in the fucking house.
Listen,
like, because you can't go out and have a good time because motherfuckers don't know how to act. Like, as much as I wanted to go to that damn Roots picnic coming up, I was like, nope.
See, but the thing about the Roots picnic is that it was one out of all the years that they've done it. It's only been one incident.
We were actually in the middle of a round table the day of that incident.
Oh shit, we were.
Because
We
one of the
absolutely
people that were actually going to be at the round table was at
was there.
the picnic, damn near getting trampled on.
Yeah.
He came in like, man, I'm glad I'm here. I was like, wow, what happened? I was like, what happened, my guy? He's like,
Yeah,
listen,
shit was crazy.
it was real over there. I was like, oh, see, I'm not for all that because all that shooting and running and running ain't doing. I don't know, but that's gonna be a killer lineup too. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, first of all,
Yo,
Nas gonna be
listen.
there. That's enough for me. I'm like, look, I think Lauren's supposed to be there, but y'all probably won't see her until 2 days later, so it won't matter.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Jersey, stand up.
I'll talk about Jersey. I'm from it. You'll probably see her ass 2 days after. Like she'll be over there with Anita Baker. Like, when we gonna start the show? I don't know, nigga. When I feel like it. The fuck. Shout out to Shane in the building. I see you. Irv
Damn, I
in
ain't
the
even got the
building.
comments up.
I'm just looking, just few in there. I'm just saying it's gonna be like I wanted to, like, I'll be wanting to be out and outside. Like, I looked at shout out to Herbert Holler because he keeps us wanting to come out doing this thing every time.
Yeah.
And keeps us posted. And I looked at the photos from this last joint. Ridiculous. Like always. It's always ridiculous. It's always a good time. Never no dumb shit. It's just a good look. Especially, I think it's because of that 30-year-old retainer.
Yeah, it's 30 and
I
up.
really
It's
think that's
30 and
why.
up.
30 and up makes it, okay, we going in here, people is having a good time, enjoying themselves. We ain't out here for the dumb shit. The parking lot.
Celebrities walking around the club with no bodyguards and shit.
The parking lot be retarded. Like, you be out there seeing all types of just Maseratis and Porsches and shit. It's just a good time, man. And nobody has no shit. It's everybody parking lot, chill out, take pictures, have a good time, and then go the fuck home. Or wherever you're going. Go get something to eat or whatever. So it's a good look, I think. You know what I'm saying? They already setting up for the next one, June 27th or 28th, I think. I said maybe that's gonna be. I said maybe Face gonna want to try and do that for his birthday. So I said,
let me just check my calendar real quick, make sure. You know what I mean? See if that's a kid's weekend or not. Ooh, it's not. I'm going the 28th. Ooh,
said I'm in the building already.
I'm in the building. I'm about to. You know what I mean? As soon as I get that email, I'm getting that $10 ticket.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with this. Look, this is how I base my Herbert Holler weekend. This is how I do it. 10 for the ticket, 20 for the parking. That's what it's gonna be. I already know because I'm not parking nowhere. No, right there.
So now you can't, because like all the parking lots is closed because they're capping. Yeah, they're capping 95. So all of the construction is all over those fucking all over where the parking lots used to be. So like all the construction is there, so you can't even park over there. Yeah, so you got to park in their lot. So you got to get there early.
Or you got to park in their lot, you mean?
You got to park in their lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, you ain't got to listen. Who you talking? You know me. I be sitting there waiting for the lot to open. You know me. I ain't playing the games.
And I told you I found the pregame spot down the street. So it's up. I told you I fuck around. It's a beer distributor down the street that sells the slushy drinks. Like Wet Willies. And they strong as hell, bro. All of them strong as hell.
Yeah, because I love the whole Herbert Holler movement and everything, but I will say this much. The drinks, no. Because it'd be like $20 for a Long Island, and they'd be like,
no, I'll never order another Long Island because they're pre-made.
They put it in a bucket.
They sell them pre-made. Yeah, and I'm good. I don't want that. Like,
I need to know you're pouring every bit.
I need to know you know how to do it.
Yeah, because you don't know how to do it. Because at that point you went to the what you call a liquor store and bought that, the joint you could buy. Pour it in there, Long Island bottle. Pour it in there. And them shits is like juice. So no, I need a Long Island. Like, fuck that. Because I told the girl last time when I was there, I was like, "Can I have a blue Long Island?" She was like, I said, "Yeah, no, never mind.
Never mind.
Just give me a rum and coke." Soon as she said that, I said, "No, give me a rum and coke. I'm good." Had my 2, 3 of them. I was chilling. Cause I know G was mad. My man, he got that. He got that Long Island was pissed off. Wait, we're gonna wait for him to get his soul back. It's on its way.
It's coming.
Yeah, all right.
God.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, that was. Damn. I was sober. I had to hit that dab. Yes,
Okay.
I had two separate bungs and hookah set up. So yes.
Yes. So, I sent you something. I sent you something earlier this week, and ladies, don't get mad at me, but I had to send it to him because I saw it, and I thought it was quite hilarious. But I want to get the take from the women how they feel about this, what we saw. So, if you go ahead and play that, go ahead and let that be played real quick.
Real quick, do y'all believe in women's intuition?
Hell yeah.
If you can feel that your man is cheating, why can't you tell when he's unhappy?
Why did the whole crowd go stoic? The whole crowd. Everybody looked like they ate lemons right at that point. Had nothing to say. Nothing to say. So let's talk about it.
All right.
How do you feel about that, B?
Personally, I do believe that I don't necessarily believe in women's intuition as if like only women have this intuition. But I think what sparks the intuition is the idea that your partner is already unhappy, and that's the part that people miss. Is that they, yeah, I mean they're getting these vibes and everything like that, and they're immediately like, yeah, I mean, oh, this nigga cheating. And it's like, nah, this nigga was just unhappy. He didn't cheat first. He was unhappy first. In most cases.
So
like
do you feel? So do you feel that if it was so? I think you're right on that, and I'm seconding your emotion. That I think both sides, both men and women, have intuition. It's not nothing. I think more of a. It's more of the intuition of a woman because she's a nurturer is different. Like, a child, that type of intuition is different. But when it comes to this, I think it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Because
but I think men ignore it.
I think we ignore it because we don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. Like that's
we don't want to deal with it. It's like
we know she's unhappy. We absolutely know she's unhappy, and we just don't we don't want to deal with that. We don't want to talk about it because we take it personal and we take it as if we're the reason that she's unhappy. And and that's not always the case.
It could also be other things too. So it's not just that. And that's what I thought. I was like, that was a good thing to look at. Now Meek said, help me understand. Those aren't mutually exclusive. I wish she'd further into that.
If I kind of got what she's saying, like, so the two all right. So are we talking about
unhappiness? Or are we talking about cheating?
About cheating, and what we're talking about is. In most cases, I'm not saying in all cases, but in most cases, the unhappiness came first. So if you detected and picked up that he was cheating months, weeks after he was unhappy, then like you missed it when it first came up. You should have asked then, and you shouldn't have, and a lot of times women will come in and they'll be like, well, I know you cheating. And it's like, no, like it's a better way to approach it, because ultimately if you want to end the relationship because you think he's cheating, then just do that versus coming
the
and saying,
scapegoat.
Yeah, like versus it being like, no, because what happens is you want proof that your intuition is right. Whereas though, if you would have just said, yo, is everything okay? You give him, and if a man's not comfortable enough with you to tell you that he's unhappy, that's another issue that I think is on the that's on the woman. You're not creating a safe space for him to feel like he can come to you and say, hey, yeah,
this how I'm feeling.
This how I'm feeling.
It's like I can't communicate with you.
How can we fix it? How can we fix it?
He could also end the relationship. You're right. It can end on both ends, but at the same time, maybe he was trying to save whatever was there, or maybe she was trying to save what was there. But if she wasn't, and he,
and so I hear what you're saying, Javon, about the just because they're unhappy doesn't mean that the partner made them unhappy. And I'm not suggesting that at all. What I'm suggesting is when you first saw him, whether it be shit as simple as, he started calling out of work way more often, once or twice a week. Yeah, I mean, that means work is probably the thing that's really stressing him, but he doesn't feel comfortable coming to you and saying that.
But wait a minute, hold on. Put the next joint up there that she put down there. Put that up there. That's nonsense. Please, that's nonsense, and please don't put up this rhetoric out there. How it is my fault that you are not secure enough within your own insecurities. So, if he can't feel that he can come talk to you, that's whose insecurity? That's an insecurity of his, because he doesn't feel like he can talk to you.
Because it doesn't necessarily have to be that, like, he could be just afraid of your response, meaning that he come to you and say, hey, work is really stressing me, blah blah, and your response is, well, we got these bills to pay. What was the point in him coming to you? You just added to his stress. So it's not an insecurity. In most cases, she's proven that this is going to be her response because she has a pattern of behavior that these have been her responses. So it's not an insecurity.
But who's to say that he cheated? Like, she's saying, no, Dre, the insecurity is the fact that he's not secure with letting his partner know how he feels before he goes out and cheats. Who's to say that he was cheating?
That's the point. Like, yeah, that's what we're getting at. We're getting at the fact that he was unhappy first. Before any of that happened. And I'm not saying that that's every case. What I'm saying is a lot of times that is the case. Hell, the reason that most niggas have side chicks is because the side chick will listen without judgment. That's the only reason that she there. Like, she don't serve another purpose. Like, yeah, I mean, because if he wouldn't be dealing with you, in my mind at least. I'm gonna just say for me, I wouldn't be dealing with you if I'm supposedly monogamous and I found somebody with better pussy than you. Like, what do you mean? It doesn't make sense to me. So it's not just like niggas not just out here cheating for the thrill of it. A lot of them not. Some of them could be, but I think you grow out of that at a certain point. But after that, it's literally just, he wasn't happy. I don't give a fuck what the reason was. If you're his partner, then you should be the heir that he goes to first about it. Hell, if he doesn't celebrate, if he celebrates his wins with you and doesn't come to you for comfort for his losses, he doesn't trust you with them. Like, that's literally what that is. It's not an insecurity. No, it's I don't trust you.
Because I know this conversation is going to go wayward. I know this ain't going to be what I'm looking for in the long and short of it all.
Yeah, like for all that, I could go to one of my niggas and they could tell me their stress and it'll just add to mine. Like, I don't have to go to my partner for that. Like, and that's the thing. I didn't see her next comment, and for some reason I can't read it.
I got it. I think she said, of course, absolutely, you should be the first person he talks to. There you go. I thought you guys were saying that he's not comfortable talking to his partner, and that's our fault. That's what I thought y'all were trying to.
But that is what I'm saying, because if ultimately we as men, we are supposed to create safe spaces for women, and especially for our partners. And what that is I'm supposed to be. I have to be non-judgmental. I have to consider your feelings when it comes to how you approach me. When it comes to all of those things, I have to make it safe for you to approach me. So that means that when you come to me, I'm not snapping at you every time you come to me about something. That means that I have to make you comfortable. So yes, If I don't do those things, it's my fault. That's not nobody else's fault. That's my fault. I'm supposed to do that for my partner.
But
My
if
partner
those things
isn't-
are already in place, is what he's saying, then it becomes an issue where he already knows he can't come to you with these things. So that's where the unhappiness is coming from.
Yeah, like and it just compounds the unhappiness because he, like I said, he could have been unhappy about something else. It didn't have to be this. Hell, the reason that most
might have made
niggas
it
cheat
worse.
with work with coworkers, yeah, like the reason that most niggas cheat with coworkers is because they bond over that.
You hate work. I hate work too.
I hate
Let's
work
fuck.
too.
Cool. Let's
That's
fuck.
it.
Cool. I get all this stress off if I bust your ass real quick. Cool. Me too.
Like, and that's how that shit happens.
I just don't. She said, but I feel like it's a two-way street. Yes, a man has their responsibilities and relationships just as much as the woman, but both of you are responsible to take care of the other's needs. That's a two-way street. And we both have to make. Yeah, of course.
But
That's common sense.
So, no, that's not even just common sense. Then that goes
I
back
think
to
it is.
yes, it's your fault. That's what it goes back to. Yes, it's your fault.
The insurance.
If it's in your control, then it's your fault. I think that's the part that a lot of people don't recognize, and that's in relationships in general, whether it be friends, all that shit, right?
No, because all of that goes back to the word of accountability. That's
Yeah,
where
but
it
you
comes
gotta,
back to. That has to come back to
but you
that
gotta
word.
hold yourself accountable to that. Like,
Yes,
for instance,
that's
right?
what I'm saying.
So if you and I, like you and I go a month without talking to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you was busy, I was busy. Neither one of us shot a text message, nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, yo, you good? Like, literally, we come on here and only talk on Tuesdays, some shit like that. This shit becomes like that, like monotonous to that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it would be on both of us. Like, that's on both of us. It's not on the last person that called.
Because both of us could have made that call or stopped and
That's
made
it.
that text or stopped and
Or
reached
said
out.
something about, yo, bro, I feel like you pulling away. You don't want to do this shit no more. Like,
You all right?
something,
Yeah.
like something. Like the lane, like, and that's you know what I mean? Like, all right, most people that know me and Dre know that Dre is way more emotional than I am, especially like forward facing emotions, right? Cool. But I have to open up that space for him, because if I don't know what this nigga might do with those pent up emotions and anger and shit.
Oh, I fight.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm like, it could be anything.
That's fine.
Like, I mean, listen, man, you got a case right now. Shut up. Like, so so like I gotta still, you know what I mean, make sure that those lanes are open. It is a two-way street, absolutely. But if there's a case when I recognize a thing in him and he don't say anything, it's still on me to make sure that he feels safe to come to me and say something. So even if I gotta go to him and ask, like, yo, bro, you good? I ain't talking, you know what I mean? We ain't talking a minute. You everything all right?
And then
Even
it's
if
always
just
that last sediment. It's that last sediment that says, I understand you ain't talked to me. However, whenever you're ready to talk, I'm here.
That's it. I'm here.
And, that's
Whenever you're
and
ready.
then once that's done, then the accountability falls on me at that point.
Yeah, that's it.
Because
At
either
that
going to
point,
be
but
either
you
I'm going
gotta.
to say something or I'm going to hold it in. It's going to be one of the
That's it.
two. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like when it comes to partners and their relationships, y'all got, like he said, that safe haven and that spot and that safe space has to be given on both sides. It has to. You can't be feeling like you can't say something or can't because of fear of an argument or fear of this ain't going to be it right here. This is going to be something that's going to go way past what it needs to be. I love the whole communication factor. I like to talk, like to make sure shit gets through, because I realize what it is when you don't talk.
Yeah.
So you learn. You know what I'm saying? Then you end up being 50 dating a fucking 14-year-old or some stupid shit.
Nigga. Nigga. This nigga.
No, I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Listen, you ain't heard it from me either. I'm gonna let the man speak for himself. 'Cause what, nigga?
Yeah, let that man
Check
rock.
all your.
And I wish some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news. Let me just tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better walk by and say, praise the Lord. That's what you better do. Because that's my wife.
I had to get
Wait.
to that part.
Wait,
I had to get to that part.
I know that's why you waited.
I wanted to get to the next part though, because the next part, when he say, if I was in the streets, y'all be saying that she made it come up. No, if we was in the streets, I would be saying you raised her. And you
Hold on. Javon? No.
What?
No.
Yeah, that's what he.
That's what he did.
said.
That's what he did. But I think the reason that he did this is because of the guilt in his heart that he understands that this is wrong as fuck. And to point out, fuck them. See, now I'm about to say some old foul shit. Here come Dre. Fuck the no excuses shit. Here it come. Fuck the band, son. Fuck the band. Whoever's playing in that church band, no.
Yo, you think
whoever's playing in that church band, fuck all of them. And I'm gonna say this because when he said that stupid shit, and the whole band know he dating this little ass girl.
And the organ player.
The organ. No, bitch. No. You should have been playing like some of the Price is Right sound. Some shit should have went off. Not we gonna agree to the shit. Because you know y'all all been in church. Come on, family. Y'all been in church and the pastor say some important stuff to you. And he be like, yeah, because Lord said. And then you get that. Don't play that when we talking about this nigga dating a little ass girl. What?
He said she grown.
Said
she grown. They got married. So a little bit of background. They got married. He's a bishop, by the way. He's not a pastor. Yeah, he's a bishop. And I don't want to disrespect that man's title. But they got married in 2021. That would have made her 16 at the time. In Iowa, 16 is the age of consent. And to me, one of two things happened. Either he brought her, like he paid for her when she turned 16, and I'm like, all right, cool, you were at least within the letter of the law. It's still nasty work, but you was at least within the letter of the law, right? Or he had an inappropriate relationship with a 15-year-old.
That nobody wants to talk about. Because that's where I'm at with it. Like, come on, sir. He sound like he at least 45. 45, he's 63.
He's 63. Yeah.
He's 63.
He's 63.
Yeah, she's not right now. She's going, oh my God. Yeah, that's what, yeah, he's 63. Dating a goddamn 19-year-old.
Not dating, married to,
excuse me.
A 19-year-old. I mean, that's crazy. And they've been married for 3 years. Like, that's crazy to me. That is crazy work.
How do you go to this church? How?
How does your mother go to this church?
Yeah, like, and condone this shit. That's why I'm like lost. Like, where do you, what? And everybody's cool, and y'all go to this church faithfully and probably give him money too.
Yo, it's no way. It's no way. Because the first thing I'm thinking is, all right, so where the cops at?
Like, shit, I was thinking where the Similac at that you was giving her ass so she could grow. The fuck are we talking about? Like, you had this little ass girl. You couldn't find you 60-something years old. You couldn't find nobody in your age group. None of the hymn ladies, none of the ushers, none of the nothing.
Nope, nothing.
You just went and found you just went to the high school. Like, yeah, I've been out combing the high schools all day. The fuck?
No, that's not funny. It's not funny. Listen, all I'm gonna do is say District 33, and everybody that went to high school or middle school when I was in school know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know, nigga, that's like me. Listen. There's
city
a dude's
motherfucking
name,
workers, nigga.
There's a dude's name where I graduated from high school. If you say his name, he was solidified with fucking half of my high school. Like, solidified. Like, we was just like, hey, you fucking her too? Damn, grown ass man. Like, I'm just, look, man, it happens. But I just don't understand. She said he only preaches to the youth choir. I'm dead. I'm asleep. I'll be running the Sunday service for the kids. Yeah, fucking, they gonna learn today. Like the fuck? Like what? Like really, nigga? Really, nigga? It makes absolutely no sense. Like, and that she said that's her grandfather. Ah, he the grandpappy. He the grandpappy.
That's the great grandfather. Well, all right, I'll give you grandfather because my mother is 60 something, low 60s, and yeah, she's a grandmother, but she's a great grandmother. But the great grand is literally like 6 months old. So, but yeah,
it's still wild work. No matter how you want to look at that shit wild work, son. Like,
it's just nasty. It's nasty. Yo, and this goes back into the only reason I could ever see, and I'm not saying I agree with this at all, but the only thing that I could think of is that he was thinking, yo, I gotta get a chick that's like no body count whatsoever. Like I know it's just me because I raised her. Like that's what.
Damn, though, he raised her though. Shit, he raised her. That's like, so bad. Could you imagine saying I raised my wife? I raised her. Like, what kind of shit are we on? Like,
I could see me saying that. I could see he already groomed her, Elena. He already groomed her. Like he groomed her from the time it got to be 14. Like 14, 15.
He had to start at 14, 15 because there was no way he just went right into it on some I'm married at 16 and this was what it is. Something happened prior to that.
Yeah. You're not going to tell me it wasn't no relationship before that. That's just nasty. He is nasty. Like, I hope when he gets to hell that he's fucking crucified like Peter, upside down. Nasty nigga, man. That's just nasty.
Yep, but see, you said something about a body count though, man. Like, I was reading some stuff on that, man, about body counts and how, how men are feeling about dating females with a high body count and be really looking for marriage. But then that goes both ways with the man too, because men got high body counts too. How do you feel about the body count movement?
I'm gonna offend somebody.
We have walked down this road before. If y'all have been with us before, we have walked down this road of body count.
Talked about this.
We talked about it. But y'all are here now, so we're gonna go through it again. But
I mean, you know how I feel about body counts, but my issue is, for me personally, I want her to have experience. Like, I don't like. It's one of those things. Like, would you rather a resident do your surgery, or the head of the department? Like, the head of the department, they've been there for a minute. They got some experience in some shit, right? You know what I mean? That's why I want to do my surgery. And that's how I feel about women. I'm like, yo, I want a woman that's been with other men so that not only does she know how to show up for me, like show up that she has an idea of how to show up generally for men, versus somebody that, she ain't had that type of experience. She ain't have nobody that, like, and it's not even one of those things where it's like, all right, cool, she been fucked over and now I'm gonna save her. No, I just want her to be experienced. I know my sexual appetite. And I want to have somebody that probably is going to be able to match that. That's just me, though.
So if they weren't able to match you sexually, but you were with every other aspect of them, how does that work?
Deuces.
I thought you meant you got to have two of them. Oh, that's what it felt like. You threw up two, nigga. So I'm thinking, well, if one don't work, we got this other motherfucker over here that'll do whatever the fuck you're not doing. So it'll all work together. You motherfuckers be like Voltron. And
if I'm gonna have multiples, they all gonna pull the same weight. It's not gonna be a big difference between them. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. Sorry, I don't do she doesn't show up this way, so I have this one to show up that. No. If I'm crying, I need you to hold me. And I need to know no matter where I'm at, no matter who I'm with, I got that.
But I'm the emotional one.
Listen, I'm not emotional with my niggas. I'm emotional with women because that's the only way you get them. You create that safe space by offering some shit first. That's how I make friends. That's why people fuck with me the way that they do. Literally, it's because I come in. Listen, this is what it is. Every woman that I've ever met, the first thing I say, yo, listen, I got 7 kids and 4 baby moms. A lot of them, the ones that like me, start doing the math. The ones that like don't really give a fuck, they'll dip. But the ones that fuck with me, fuck with me. But shout out to the chicks that start doing the math. Y'all the ones.
Say y'all are all the real MVPs. You can't have 2 girlfriends and one is a freak and one is still stuck in her shell.
Yes, that is absolutely true. How? How do you make that happen?
Yeah, because you be getting ready to fuck the other one and get ready to stick your dick in her ass. She be like, oh, nigga, oh. No, we don't do that on this side. You be like, oh yeah, the other one do that. Get out.
I think if that ever happened to me, I wouldn't be poly anymore. I would just say fuck it. It's happened to me. Wait, now I'm not gonna say it didn't. It's never happened. It happened, but I was cheating, so that's not the same.
How do you? I guess you do, because I don't know the constructs. I don't.
All right, so
you just said no. What you just
say
said,
the wrong name.
What you just said. No. I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I don't understand the constructs because you just said I'm poly, but I cheated. But how are you cheating?
No. I didn't cheat recently. I'm talking about.
No, I know that. I understand that. But I'm saying even if you were poly, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you have one here and you have another one here, whatever the case may be, and then you say the word "I cheated."
Oh yeah, you can still cheat, and you can.
I guess you still cheat if you're bringing another person into the mix.
No, you're cheating if you're not honest about it and whatever parameters is set in your relationship. So if it is, yo, before you do X, we have to have a conversation about it, and then you do X and then go ask for forgiveness, you cheated.
Understood.
Yeah, cheating is based on an agreement. We just use the word cheat. Really what it is we broke an agreement. Whether unspoken or otherwise when it comes to monogamous people, but whatever.
Yeah, I always think that shit is a little bit because it's too many emotions you have to deal with that, it seems like.
Yeah, but you got a lot of emotion. I don't.
I
do.
It's cool. Yeah, but for you, could you be like, oh, you crying? Shut the fuck up. You all right?
Oh, God, that is so not my response all the time.
All the time, but it is. So fuck you. So let's see what you want. That motherfucker trying to act like you crying? Why are you crying? Oh, fuck out of here.
I've worked on my tone since the tone police got on me about my tone. I feel like I'm even in this, my tone is different than what it used to be. I used to be way more harsh.
Yeah. Listen, growth, nigga. Growth. Because you used to be, like, Bash was the fuck shit of all. Literally, let's go ahead and say what it was. In our team, because there's about 14, 15 of us, his moniker was the piece of shit with good hair. Because we all knew something fly would come out of his mouth that we would have to be like, really, nigga?
What?
Like, that's what you wanted to say?
Yeah, because sometimes it needed to be said.
Yeah, but you don't have your filter was fucked back in the day. Your filter was trash. There wasn't one.
It was
that shit was non-existent on some Benzino neck shit.
And then when I realized that y'all wasn't gonna fight me, so it was like, all right, whatever, we good. I mean, I can say whatever I want to these niggas. They be all right.
Why would we? First of all, I don't throw hands with my mans in them unless it's the last resort. But it's like
it would never get to the last resort.
At least my fuck shit is later on down the line where I'm just like, so you remember when? And then I'll say whatever. But then, you be at the time of the shit going on. Like,
speaking of you remember Chris? He's coming to the wedding. No old stories because he's bringing his wife.
Chris.
Yeah, you remember Chris, light skinned Chris. He was hanging with us when I'll show you. You'll know him.
You have to remind me.
Yeah.
I won't get him. Look.
So no old stories around his wife. He specifically asked me that. I did it on this live, and I know he's gonna watch. Whatever. I love you, Chris. You're my guy. He just always repeat. So,
man, I don't know. I guess with you because it's just the growth is real. Like, say how you gonna give him a heads up? Wow. It's true. Bass has definitely made like. See, I'm emotional because I'm just an emotional person all the way around the board. Like it is what it is. Like when people get like how Bass was saying, if you hurt somebody, I'm just that type of. If you hurt somebody, I get emotional. I want to fight. I don't want to talk. I want to fight. And when it gets to shit like other things, Bass was an asshole at one point, like pure ass. There was nothing about it. He was an asshole. But,
Damn, Janae.
damn, you was just trash, huh?
Yo, that's crazy. Never mind. You're right. I ain't even gonna put your business out there. You're right. I'm starting the next show.
Oh, see, you can't see, you bringing it back. Wait, let me point that way. You see, you bringing it back out. You can't say certain shit. You started doing this. Don't do this because poking the motherfucker starts the shit that you don't want to. Oh, there's an I love you, bro. See, she canceled it out.
I love you too, Janae.
She canceled it out.
Cool.
There it is. So yeah, that's how some of my friends are. 15, 16 years down the line, whatever fuck. And I had an argument with one of my friends about accountability about 2 weeks ago. And we've been friends since the 6th grade. And I'm like, yo, I don't have to look you in your face and cuss you the fuck out because I'm all for that shit. I'm for it. I don't want to talk over the phone. I don't want to text. Come, let me talk to you, nigga. Because apparently sometimes y'all be forgetting shit. And that's what I think it is. I think our mean shit comes out when motherfuckers forget who we are. Like, I think they get so intertwined in he's so nice. He's so motherfucker. You really want to see where
it goes if I'm not?
Because it goes there. It really goes there. Like, you got to get your bags and pack the flight because it goes there. And when it does, it's different. And motherfuckers like, I had a friend of mine clutch the pearls and say, I didn't know you were like this. Piss me off. That's it. That's where it goes. Yeah. I'm just not.
But, and we both do carry a lot of asshole energy. But I will say this, we also can take it. Raised by strong black women who cursed us out regularly. So we can kind of take that. It is what it is. And, too bad y'all not.
And I'm still cordial and say hello to a motherfucker even after the bullshit.
Yeah, sweet.
That's me. I'll say hello. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna do that though.
It depends.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna do that.
Was I wrong? Was any of my friends wrong, or was I wrong? Because if I was wrong personally, then I'm only speaking to be an asshole. If one of my friends was wrong, I'm not speaking. I see them on the street, and I wouldn't piss on them to put them out if they were burning.
Oh, that's me. I'm holding a lot of pee for a lot of people. Like, to the point where, like, if I pass, I might need a goddamn,
you might put the fire out.
No, I'm not putting nothing out. I'm going to look at it, and I'm probably going to add some shit to it. I'm be like, yo, is that motherfucker on fire? Motherfucker, bitch. Go ahead. I'm that nigga. Like, oh, remember when you forgot? Oh, okay, and you're on fire? Cool. I'll be over there with the boombox holding it, playing We Didn't Start the Fire and shit. Why are you holding this boombox? Irony, nigga. Irony. Because that's how I feel about shit. Like, fuck it. Like, it's just what it is. Like, certain people, it's That's what I'm saying. I don't mind. I can take a lot of shit. And I have. And that's why I guess why a lot of my emotions are pinned up a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. And then when they come out though, is when it starts like you that's when the monster comes out. It's a different being. So yeah, I try not to be that guy.
I hate it. Because for one, I've never looked at myself in the mirror when I'm like that mad, right? But every person that's seen the other side of it says that my face, like the structure of my face changes. And I'm like,
it gets sunk in. You get the sunken face.
Listen, I don't know, but
I know what I get. I laugh at everybody. I laugh, and it's shit's not funny. I'll be laughing at situations that are not funny.
Once I'm beyond the laugh, it's that's when that happens.
It's up. It's up. I'm literally laughing at you. Okay. And then it just goes there, like
to the point that somebody said it, and from that point on, if we're having an intense conversation, I put my back to it. It's nothing on purpose. It's like, I don't even want that to be associated.
It's understandable.
Yeah, like no.
Very understandable. See,
You have anything else?
I mean, I'm still thinking about the,
The 63 and the 19-year-old? That is hard.
yeah, because well, not just that. I was still thinking about a lot of this shit. The dad, I'm still thinking about the whole, because none of the women in here said really, I know we had Meek say a few things. We had Javon is going to go in. I know how she's going to go in regardless.
Mhm.
But like, as far as that whole, as soon as, because y'all didn't look at the quietness over the crowd.
Oh yeah, the
When
crowd
that
got
man
real
said
quiet.
that shit. When he said, why can't y'all do the same thing when you find out your man? And nobody said shit. It was just like, you could have probably dropped quarters in there. Crickets was playing, banjos. It was just like
And-
tumbleweeds.
So the chick Keita, right? That was the one the loud ass one that stood up and was like, "Yeah, I believe in it."
Yeah.
That was her. So when she said that, like when he said that, she had to know it was a setup. Like in my mind, like you can't tell me that you ain't know this was coming, because it's not like it's something that's not been repeatedly said. Men have said this at least since before COVID. Men have said, "Yo, I get your women's intuition shit, and it was on point this time, but you missed a few. You missed a few of those. Why didn't you pick up this, and this?"
But it was the way that he threw the oop. Like he threw that oop so nonchalant that if you didn't, like she didn't catch the context clues at all. Once he started talking,
Yeah,
he was like, because he the way he verbalized it was like, let me ask you this question. And she was just like, she didn't take none of that.
yeah. And anytime a motherfucker confirms your answer before you say it, it's a setup. Just shut up. At that point, just shut up, because whatever you say is gonna be used against you in that exact moment. Somebody be like, "So you believe in women's intuition, right?" Yo, just whatever you say is gonna be used against you. So just don't say nothing. Let them have to think on their feet. Like, listen.
No, you know what it's like? No, just if that's the question asked to you, go, let me know why you asking that question. Because you know what it is? It's just like when, I'm a salesman. I've been a salesman all my life. The first person to throw the price out loses. Always. It's just how it works. So it's the same thing. If somebody asks you that question and you already throw your card out there, you might as well have said, fuck it, I lost my deuce of diamond, deuce of spade right there. And y'all got both the jokers, so I'm fucked. That's where that goes.
A lot of them don't know how to play spades. Just want you to know that.
God, how do y'all not know how to play spades? What's wrong with you?
It's throwing out your big card too early. It's basically what it is. If you've ever seen Fast and Furious, the first one, the reason that Vin Diesel won the first race was because the bull he hit his nods too early. I mean, he blew his load, and that was that. So in those moments, just don't blow your load.
You blew your load.
Yeah, because you're gonna blow
Granny
your load.
shifting.
And that's and that tactic is old. Like that's not even like a newfangled thing. And I see people fall for it all the time. It's crazy.
See, it's always somebody and then there's somebody that comes in here and hello to you, but then talk about how they smack somebody's heads up in spades.
We'll see.
And a lot of y'all be garbage.
We shall see.
Don't, because I'm all for read my tagline. The unemployment line stays ready. I'm for all the work, all the time. Whoever wants that work, you can get this work. You can get it. It's there. It's there for you. You can. It will open up.
Listen, don't, because I'll set it up. And
listen. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, cool. The next kickback at the crib. That's it.
Gonna get this work, man. You niggas gonna get this work, man.
Like I'm just saying, like I'm all for this. I'm all for it. Like, and people talk, and I don't talk. I don't talk at all. I just get busy. I get busy
now, though. You're talking a lot.
I talk now, but it's backed up. I got receipts. I got many receipts. Like whoever wants to sit down at that table. Look,
why do Jersey niggas think they the best at speeds?
Nigga, because we sort of invented this shit, man.
Oh god,
you know what I'm saying?
You want to do your promo?
I'm just saying, are you hating, sir? Like it sounds like I felt the hate just exude from you and come over here. Because
New York and the province of Philadelphia.
Wow, and you know what? If that's the case, we're the stomach that digests both of y'all bullshit.
Thanks.
And we get it out so y'all will be okay. Because at the end of the day, you've been at the table and took that L. You've also been able to run with a guy like me that helped you to understand.
Wait a minute. You're counting that game?
I will always count you getting ran, son. Boston, nigga. Boston. You've been there. You know what baked beans are like. Yes, we will talk. Don't forget. That was it. And remember where that ass whooping happened at, too, in Jersey. So, do I need to call some people? Because there's people we can get in touch with and put them on live. Just remember that. Like, I've never, let's keep this on, never had a Boston ran on me in my life. In my life, period. And I played with some bums, and I'm still holding them up like I'm good. I still got you, son. But never had the Boston run on me, son. Never. I don't do that. But if anybody want to come get this smoke is ready for you. It's always ready for you.
Lucky this shit now started.
Yo, you know what it is? It's your man, Mr. No Excuses, in the building. And this week, I got my artists Lala Love and Source Water in the building, plus giveaways. Make sure y'all tune in 9 p.m.
Hydration is crucial, but not all waters are created equal. Enter Source Water, a breakthrough in hydration science that's making waves in the health and wellness industry. Source Water is not your average H2O. It's hexagonal water, also known as H3O2, a structured water that holds the key to better health and energy.
So y'all seeing it all right there this Thursday, 9 p.m. I am asking all that support this show, all that support me, please be in the building.
Support me.
Please be in the building. I really need everybody in there. It's very important. You see my artist at the end of that clip. She is going to be debuting her new summer smash called Love Back, featuring my brother in the story. Shout out to Bridgeport. And also I'm going to have my man, my new sponsor for my show, The World Is Yours. Source Water is going to be in the building, talking about his water, talking about why it's important that y'all need to definitely get on this tip with what he's doing, because it's very, very important why we need this type of water in our lives and what it does. So it's going to be all explained during that show. I got giveaways going on that show. It's just going to be epic this Thursday at 9 p.m. It's going to be, on top of that, it's my daughter's birthday that day. Shout out to my beautiful baby daughter, my beautiful Destiny, turning 16. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's just going to be an epic day, man. Y'all need to be in the building with your boy. Make sure y'all are sharing it, letting people know. I will be plastering that video everywhere. So please get on, show love, show support. I really appreciate it. Word up. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You didn't say where they can find you.
Oh, and yes, you can always find me on Instagram at DA_IZ_world. As soon as you put that in, I will come up. And you can also find me on Facebook under my regular name, Andre N.E. Ramsey, or The World Is Yours radio show on Facebook. So if y'all want to leave anything, get in touch with me, whatever the case, y'all can do that. And also make sure that y'all are getting in touch with us here and on our pages, because which he's going to tell you about, because we always want to have the topics ready for y'all, things y'all want to talk about, things y'all don't hear on other shows. We want to be able to bring that out for y'all.
Or just things you you never heard two men talk about. What I'm not going to talk about with Dre though is techniques on eating pussy. So please don't make that topic. Thank you. So you can find me as Basim the Dream everywhere. I literally
he's acting like he does. Wait, he's acting like he doesn't do that or something.
Do what? I said I'm not talking technique with you.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to talk technique. I mean, why would we?
I don't know, but
because then there'll be questions. I'll drop you. There'll be questions. I wasn't going to do it because I know it. I know what you're going to say. I know what you're thinking, so I wouldn't do that. But I know what you're thinking. You cannot get mad at me because of that. That's not my fault.
I'm not mad.
I was born this way.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But yeah, you can find me Basim the Dream everywhere. Catch me on the HNIC network on any given day doing any given thing. Yeah, and that's it. Deuces.
Y'all be safe.